All right, it's Monday. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chris. I'm an Orange County commuter, about ready to get in a wreck. Let's go this way. Oh, they're gonna turn. So I'm about, we're starting off in the city of Irvine, and we're gonna be riding to the city of Orange. And today's route, we're gonna go ahead and take Flower Street. So we're heading to MacArthur right now. We'll jump on MacArthur, go across the 405 freeway, and if we survive that, we're gonna get Main Street. Main Street's gonna start heading north. And then right there, we'll jump onto Sunflower, make a left, and then make a right onto the Flower Street bike path. So it's been a while since I took this route. And at least on the ride home, I feel like it's been a while. I know in the morning a few weeks ago, I took this route. Actually, I think last week I took the route, but I don't know if I published the video. But what ended up happening is I went up Flower Street, and then I ended up turning on, like, when I got to downtown. So I actually never made it onto the bike path. So a subscriber requested that I ride on this path. So I know they did a lot of work on this path a while back. I mean, not very long ago, like within months. They put up a new fence right at the canal, and then they did some landscaping along the path. But I don't know if they have done more since then. I mean, that was a drastic improvement. They used to just have little fence posts up with cable, and that would be it. So we're gonna stay on the sidewalk here. Maybe. So hopefully we get the signal over here to get onto the sidewalk, and then we can just take. We're gonna do it regardless. Oh yeah, here we go. So we'll do the sidewalk. Then I don't have to worry about crossing the street off of Main. I know I get a lot of hate for riding on the sidewalk, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll take Flower Street, and then from there, I'm not too sure which I mean, the path, that part of the path ends on Warner, and then from there, it still is a bike lane all the way up to First Street? No, past First Street. It's past Civic Center Drive. Maybe on Santa Ana. I think maybe that's where the bike lane ends. Well, Santa Ana's before Civic Center Drive, so maybe after Civic Center Drive it stops, or 17th Street. So then at that point, then we have to decide, do we want to go on Civic Center Drive and then just go through, take that all the way to Logan. We can go to Floral Park, through Floral Park, and then come around the backside of the Main Place Mall right there. Cross over on Broadway, or we could turn on 17th Street, take 17th Street. Yeah, I'm not really too sure yet. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Flower Street, you know, it starts to resemble Broadway at a certain point, and has all the offers all the fun and excitement that Broadway has to offer when you're riding in the street. So I got my camera facing down a little bit lower than usual. My seat's pretty low too, so maybe we're gonna, let's point this up a little bit. Let's see. Maybe about right there. Sky has some hazy clouds. Not too impressive, so if we're facing down a little bit low, it's not too big of a deal. As long as the handlebars aren't blocking the screen when people are watching it, then that's all that really matters to me. A lot of times I'll have my camera back a little bit because I like to get the sky. We're using a DJI Action 4 camera, 4K, 30 frames right now, ultra wide view, Rocksteady Plus. So I was shooting with 60 frames for last week a little bit, or the week before, but it's just, it limits my, you know, it limits my ability to be able to process these videos faster and get more stuff out. Because I've scrapped so much of so many of my videos I've scrapped, and I want to stop doing that. I mean, if there's anything that turns out real bad, of course I'll scrap it, but I want to preserve this, you know, and want to put it on my other channel just to keep it, you know. And then if there's ever a chance that, you know, I'm not able to put anything out on this channel, then people can go to that channel if they want to watch video. Not that my videos are that much in demand, but I know there's a few of you guys out there that like to watch them, so, and I appreciate, you know, the support, you know. It makes it so much more fun for me, you know, knowing that I'm not doing this, you know, by myself, you know. And hopefully, you know, hopefully someday I'll be able to produce videos that are good enough to get enough subscribers and gain the attention of some of these bike manufacturers, and then the channel will be even more fun because we'll be able to get our hands on some bikes and really put them through the ringer. I ride pretty what I would define as, I ride pretty conservatively, and I know a lot of, I mean, that's subjective, right? A lot of people are gonna disagree with that. They're gonna say that I ride terribly, and not safe. But to me, I ride very, I hold back a lot, and not in like really safety or anything like that. I feel like I ride safe, but I do, the channel will get better in the sense that I won't be afraid to do some of the stuff that I want to do, right? So really putting the bike to the test, climbing hills, doing little jumps, going off-road, just like going on more challenging terrain, you know, crazier routes where I can really push the limits to these bikes, which I can't do that right now because I don't have any way to get another one. All right, so we're on Sunflower. Riding in pedal assist 5 as usual. If you're new to the channel, my bike's a Wind Horse. About $1,000 this bike, and it's pretty robust, man. Like, I really wish I would have got the bike that's the next level up from this. It has so here we are on the path. So this fencing is new here. So it used to just be little poles with cables. So that's pretty nice. I guess they're trying to keep people out of the canal, but I'm sure they still find a way in there. But yeah, the Wind Horse also makes a WO like this that we'll just call it the sport model, which has a massive front headlight, and then it has the dual crown fork, and it has hydraulic brakes. So this just has a small light, mechanical brakes, and yeah, but the motor size on the other one's the same. I think it would be nice to have so in the morning time I can go across that that median, but I'm not going to even try it right now. So yeah, a lot of times I just go right over that. So there's just too much traffic right now. So this light's going to be torturous. But yeah, I mean, this bike, if you look at I haven't really showed I haven't really showed like how solid the frame is. Like the welds on it are pretty damn good. And you know, I've destroyed the crank on it. It was just a cheap aluminum crank, but that was probably, you know, my fault. And yeah, I'm impressed. I'm not like a fan of, you know, what this bike looks like, but I don't, for me it's function over form. You know, we've already got 2,955 miles on it. It's got a 13 amp hour battery, 750 watt motor, basic, you know. It's, you can unlock it and ride it in class 3, which is what I have it in right now. The old school class 3, where I am, I still have the throttle, and I'm sure we're peaking at over 750 watts. We're probably peaking at like, feels like the same as, kind of the same as the electric bike. Even though that's a 500 watt motor, it still peaks at like 1,000. So we're probably peaking at 1,000 plus, maybe 1,100. So this is the security car here. I don't know why he thought it would be a good idea to take a car down here. I guess he thinks he's like, oh, is he coming down here after these people? All right, now we're on the open trail. So yeah, here's the landscaping. Looks really nice. Trees are getting leaves again. So this time of year is pretty nice on this path because these trees don't look all dead. Obviously, you know, during fall and winter, this type of tree, whatever kind it is, it loses its leaves and they look kind of barren. So yeah, thanks for requesting that I ride this Flower Street. It's cool to, yeah, I'm always just kind of going with the flow, and I never really have a plan because I've been doing this so long, and you know, I ride every day, and it's like I kind of just, you know, I kind of run out of ideas, you know. So it's cool when people hit me up to go on a mission. So I don't think the last time I was on here, I don't recall that they had this side done as well. It definitely seems like there's more vegetation. So it'll be pretty nice when both sides are kind of growing and lush. It looks really good though. Yeah, this looks great. It feels great. And it's a nice smooth path, but it's not, I like that it's not just straight, you know. We've got a few little curves, some little hills and bumps. Very nice. All right, so now this is the section. So this is Warner, so this is where the path ends. Now I don't know if he meant for me to go on Warner, so I could take Warner over to the Pacific Electric Trail right now if I wanted to. So I don't know if he meant for me to go that way, but yeah, let me know if you wanted me to go that route too. But for right now, we're gonna stick to Flower Street and do this. Since we're all the way over here, we might as well take this as far as we can. So the last one of the, I don't know how long ago it was, a few months ago, I got a flat tire on this route. So after I got that flat tire, just probably because of superstitiously I avoided this route. I ran over a big ass like self-drilling screw. It was massive, but I was able to get the bike to I was able to get it to seal up enough to get home, and then I think the next day I rode it to work and had to end up changing the tube out because the tire just wouldn't stay up. We get this, let this Mercedes pass, go around the taco truck. So we'll get back onto a regular bike path. But it's a pretty clean route. When you get into the bike path, there's, just like most streets in Santa Ana, there's a lot of broken glass. Oh, that's pretty normal. I don't know if they street sweep. They probably don't even street sweep out here. Maybe they do. This street's nice and smooth though. Very smooth ride. Luckily we got a green light to cross Edinger, which is nice. I don't know what's going on here. Yes. So if I would have kept going, that would have been an accident for sure. I would have hit the side of that car, or it would have hit the side of me. Yeah, I couldn't even see why they were stopped. I couldn't see. I had no visibility of that car coming the other direction. So this is kind of gonna mess me up here. We'll keep our eye out for glass and screws. Be surprised that I mean, no, if you're paying attention to your path of travel, sometimes I can spot. Obviously, I'm not going to spot every single one, but a lot of times you can see. I mean, you might not know it's exactly a screw or a nail, but you can just detect the shape. You know, it's just like when you can read signs from very far away, like street signs. You kind of already know what the street name should be, even though you can't read it, but you can just tell by the shapes of the letters from way far away. It's kind of the same. I mean, you know what a nail or a screw looks like, so if you're paying attention, sometimes you can avoid them. All right, so we're crossing Bishop right now. We're already really close to downtown. We'll be going by the main jail and the courthouse, Santa Ana courthouse. So we're already to First Street. It's a nice mattress right there. Hopefully no bed bugs jump off and get me. My front brake's rubbing a little bit. We're passing a high school, I guess. Yeah, it's a high school. Alright, so we're to First Street. Now we need to decide. So the first street we're going to come up to Santa Ana, and the next one's going to be Civic Center Drive, the next one that has a bike lane. After that, we're looking at riding on a very hectic street with absolutely no shoulder whatsoever. Like, if a car were to try to give you the 3 feet they're supposed to on this street, they would be a third of the way in the other lane. There's just not any room. Got a green light, so let's roll with it, I guess. Well, we're good right now. Yeah, this feels a lot like Broadway. Not quite as Broadway's a pretty smooth street. This street's a little bit rough. It's not too bad. So we got our first now we smoothed out pretty good. We got some cars coming behind us. Let's see how close they are. They've got plenty of room to go in the other lane. Let's see what they do. They're just gonna go behind me. Yeah, they're gonna stay behind me and be annoyed, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and hit Floral Park. We're already to 17th. Got a car possibly pulling out to turn. All right. "29 minutes. It's pretty fast. El Pico de Gallo Grill. Alright, nobody's coming down this street. So there's a route that I want to take. In the morning though, but it's pretty far out of my way, but maybe I'll take it tomorrow just to add a little something different to the ride. So if I keep going on this street, I can take it all the way to Memory Lane And then once I get to Memory Lane, I'll make a left. And then I think I can cross over the freeway on City Drive, which I did one time when I rode to Disneyland. So we're up to Santa Clara. We're gonna go ahead and turn on Santa Clara. And we'll take this to Main Street. It's really cool right here. Alright, so here we are, Broadway. So, which way should we go? Is that car turning? Go right here. Let's go over this bridge. Yeah, let's go over Broadway or over the freeway this way. And then from here, we'll figure it out as we go. So yeah, I don't really care to ride on this street. We can take a look. There it is, the 5, the Discovery Cube, Bubble Fest, and then Main Place Mall, which is still a place that I like to go to. For a very specific reason. Because they have this place, I don't know the name of it, I can't remember the name of it, but they sell Korean corn dogs. So I get like a mozzarella corn dog. So they take a massive piece of mozzarella, put the corn dog, cornmeal around it like a corn dog, fry it, then they roll it in hot Cheetos, and then they put this like spicy sauce on it, It's so good. So good. Like, it's so good, I don't even try other ones. So they have like cheddar, obviously, like a regular hot dog, or like beef hot dog, veggie hot dog. You can do like mozzarella and cheddar. I mean, the cheddar might be worth trying, but I don't know. All right, so we're on, I guess this is memory lane. Whoa, look at this car. Hell yeah. Well, this car's not going to see me, are they? This guy's not paying attention. Well, we're going max speed. We can only go 25 and a half now. We burned this. We were going in pedal assist 5 the whole way, pretty much max speed the whole time. So that was already, we've already gone 10 miles, well, 9.9, so. Now this turns into Parker. We're gonna have to decide. This turns into Batavia. I'm not a big fan of Batavia in the afternoons. It's not too bad in the morning. La Vita's pretty, we're on La Vita now. La Vita's pretty rugged too. But we'll stay on La Vita, and we'll take this to Glasell. Let's see if I can get into that. I want to get into the turning lane, but this car behind me is going really slow. Alright, so we're on Glasell. This kind of reminds me of Visalia. Yeah, I wish I could go just a little bit faster, but this will work. So let's go, we'll cut over here to the to the bike shop. Are they closed on Mondays? They're closed on Mondays. All right, we'll have to remember that. But yeah, we'll come by here on another day and check out their bikes. Let's just do this. I'm gonna really wait for all these people. So this is an area that I won't ride on the sidewalk. Like, I don't ride on the sidewalk in the city of Orange. In the afternoons. Early in the morning I will, but there's just too many people, and so for obvious reasons, yeah, I stay off the sidewalks. Santa Ana has bigger sidewalks, and everybody rides on the sidewalk in Santa Ana, so that's what I do in Santa Ana. Anyway, so we're on Chapman Avenue now. Should look pretty familiar. So the bus is going to be cutting over. I just need to stay ahead of the bus. Not too bad. Pretty fast ride, really. Ooh. Big hole in the ground from a manhole cover. Like the I'm glad I saw that. I was looking over my shoulder. That manhole cover had like 2 inches of asphalt peeled off the top of it. If I wouldn't have seen that and hit it, could have went down. All right. Let's just go ahead and go over to the turn lane. We'll just stay in the street. Might as well, right? So we'll see here. Tustin is pretty. Tustin Avenue or Tustin Street. It's not Tustin Avenue. I've been calling it Tustin Avenue since I started this channel. It's not Tustin Avenue, it's Tustin Street. I don't know how they make that designation, but if we're going to be technical, it's not an avenue. So a lot of times I'll avoid situations like this because this throttle on this bike has been known to stop working. So I'll be stuck in like this is a crazy intersection. This is like one of the craziest intersections in Orange. Like there's accidents here all the time. There's cars lined up behind me, two turning lanes coming off the freeway, 3 lanes to my right full of cars, and we also get like tons of traffic from police and fire trucks, you know, on this street. So we're just gonna hop over here to the sidewalk and we're gonna take it easy. But yeah, that intersection also, yeah, there's a fire station there. The freeway's right there. There's always paramedics, ambulances, fire trucks, police, you know, blasting through that intersection. The hospital's right down the road. There's another hospital on Chapman. It's like a hot little area right there. We're gonna go ahead and get us an energy drink here so I don't have to come by here tomorrow morning. So let's stop here. All right. All right, so little bonus footage. So this ride went well. So this has been a great Monday. So at least I know I'm covered. I'm already covered from Tuesday to Wednesday with two decent videos. I don't know what was going on last week. I mean, I rode every day like usual except for Friday. I had Friday off. I had plenty of videos. Yeah, I still had 8. I only needed 8 videos to cover 5 days, 6 days really with Saturday. But I can always film on Friday night. But I was just going through the videos. I just didn't like them. I didn't like what I was talking about. I had one video that was really good footage, but like my energy was off, you know, like it's, you know, it doesn't seem like I'm doing much, you know, I'm just riding my bike to work. But I do this twice a day. 5 days a week. So it might not seem like a lot, but it is. It's like to just make this ride and trying to make it exciting for myself, and then exciting enough to where like it comes across on the video to other people, because if you're faking it, to me it's obvious, and that's why some videos suck, you know, because yeah, you're just, yeah, so it's better to just, at this point, you know, I don't need to just like, I don't want to put out, it has to have that right vibe, you know, it's gotta be like, if you're not into e-bikes and you watch it, it's gotta make you want to maybe get an e-bike or get on a regular bike, or if you have a bike, maybe it's going to make you want to go grab your bike and go for a ride. That's what I want from it, and I think it's important that I put that kind of footage out, you know. And also, you know, if I have a bad day and the footage is good, then I'll I'll put that out because I think that's important too. And then somebody reminded me of that. There was a video I wasn't going to put out. I had said some bad words, so I edited the words out, but not the footage. And then I went ahead and released it. He said, "Hey, I'm glad you put that out. You know, it was a good video." Blah blah blah. But from a creative standpoint, like if I don't think the video is good, then I probably won't put it out. Like if my vibe is like off and it doesn't have, at least like with a video, if you're like angry or you're, you know, annoyed with traffic or you're having a bad day or whatever, like that at least has some kind of energy to it. But if you just have like no energy and you're not able to engage your environment, whether it be negative or positive, then it's like, yeah, skip it. We have 5 days. We've got 5 days, 10 rides. You know, you got 10 rides to make 5 videos, so might as well pick out the coolest ones. So anyway, thanks for watching my video, and we'll catch you on the next one.